Hey guys, this is Dad Trader here. Today is October 24th, and we're going to do a quick trade review and a look at an analyzation of a stock called Mara, M-A-R-A. For those of you that don't know, Mara is a Bitcoin miner, Marathon Digital Holdings. They own a lot of Bitcoins. They've got 7 facilities. I don't know. They've got amazing net worth, lots of Bitcoin and Ether and other digital coins. But what we're really doing today is exploring price action with Rocket Scooter and Big Short, because I have a thesis that Mara is somewhat of a predictable asset. So let's dive into that. Number one, let's take a look at Mara in Rocket Scooter. Rocket Scooter, I can only show you today's data and today's what Rocket Scooter terms their map. So they had a map today, as you can see over on the right, called BLD, and this map suggested that Mara might trade up to this yellow line called monthly hedge pressure, and then trade back down to a blue line, which is hedge pressure. And you can see it's kind of what Mara did. It did trade up to hedge pressure, which is right here. And then in Rocket Scooter language, when an asset hits hedge pressure, that's when volume comes in. You can see all this sell volume came in right here at hedge pressure, kind of touched it again, and then more volume came in. You can see here it started to come in and then fell into what was called, what Rocket Scooter calls half gap, the distance between open and close in the previous day's candles, and then kind of bounced from there. And it's actually there I found my my support levels. I only bring this up because every day Rocket Scooter creates a new map, and these are very accurate when it comes to Mara in particular. So yeah, if you're interested, check out rocketscooter.com. The other way I took a look at Mara was with a tool that I use called Big Short. We'll take a quick look at that. And the tool within Big Short that I use is called SmartFlow. And SmartFlow creates what we call manipulation points, or M spikes. And when we take a look at, that's not Mara, that's when we take a look at Mara today, what we notice is that pre-market there was an M spike right here, which then led to, on the opening, this big run here. There was also another M spike later in the day, and that's the one I pointed out to you in Rocket Scooter right here, which actually traded. So this came down here, and then when I saw this little tweezer bottom, I decided to take that. There was also this nice big put spike, which in Big Short, if you see a big put spike like that, that's really indicative of bullish action. Large institutions, large players buy big puts to create bullish positions. Or I'm sorry, they sell puts to create bullish positions. So that's what we're looking at there. Selling a big put spike, right? Came in right here, manipulation point, buy, and then I just took it to half of that candle, half of that red candle. And that was that trade. So what I thought was really cool, though, beyond that little trade today, was that if we look at yesterday, we kind of see the same thing. The same thing happen. Pre-market, we see this M spike happened here. And then look what happened to Mara. Just on and on and on all day long. We also see this divergence between manipulation and manipulation tally. And when you see this in Big Short, this is a signal that the asset that you're looking at is long. And it stayed that way all day long. So you could have bought calls, bought commons on open. felt comfortable in that position, maybe set your stop loss down like one strike below and read that the whole day. Or if you were, like a big institution, maybe you just sell a lot of puts down here and then they lose theta throughout the day and you've got a nice trade. So that was amazing. That happened on Monday. But the other thing about Mara, as we keep looking at other dates, we kind of notice similar patterns with this asset. Here is Friday of the previous week, and again, you see this manipulation spike that happened pre-market, which led to this big noisy run. And then the interesting thing is you see this negative manipulation spike here, which corresponds basically with the second top, and then you see this little fall. But then, as you can see, more M spikes started to come in, and the asset kind of stabilized, and then also kind of fell. So it looks like the really two big action points here were on opening, and then this second down. Let's take a look at two other dates, and then I just want to show you one other thing. I'm just going to choose some random dates, and we'll just analyze it. Wow, this one's great. This one is October 11th. In the middle of the day, looks like about London, a little bit after London close, this big M spike came in, really signifying the bottom of Mara. And look at that nice opportunity right there. That just didn't stop for the rest of the day. From 7.7 up to 8. Now I know you're thinking like, oh, that's like a 30-cent move, but scale that up or use options or sell puts, and you might have a really nice trade. So that's why I really like that there. Nice thing about Big Short is that they offer tons of historical data. So if you want to go back in time and take a look at how Mara maps out on February 21st, you can take a look how Mara performed on that date. So it's really cool that they provide that data for you on any date. The other thing that I find really interesting about Big Short is that they offer an hourly look back as well. I'm going to go into this week that we're in right now. And you can see, and this is why I was interested in Mara this week, you can see this divergence start to happen on the hourly starting October 19th. And that divergence is what led me to be interested in Mara up until today. And you can actually see those M spikes on an hourly time frame as well. So maybe you trade out longer time frames, you can start to see those. The other cool thing is that they also have a daily as well. And again, you see that divergence on the daily actually started way back here in August. So this asset was going to go bullish at some time, but you just didn't really know when. Wait, and then here is when all of a sudden the manipulation starts to come in. Now we can see this big uptick in calls. That has me a little bit concerned. Do I think Mara's going to run and run? I am not sure, but it fulfilled its mission for the last 2 days, and maybe we have to wait for it to cool off. That's all I've got for the evening. Thanks for tuning in. If you're interested in learning more about Big Short, click the link below. Thanks.